Yes, good morning. Today I'm going back to Athens on Golden Star ferries, and I just wanted to show you what the ferry looks like. It's a bit different than the one over here. It is a different company, but it's gorgeous. They're gorgeous, they're comfortable for a ferry. This is a new experience for me, but they have my approval. So this is a lounge area, plenty of seats, TVs, snack bar here, beverages, refreshments. We're gonna have a store right here. If you go this way, it's to the deck. We're gonna go up there later. This is where I'm sitting over here. I've got more seats like that on that side. Another snack bar. On the lounge. This way is the VIP area, VIP lounge. This way to some other places to go. Oh wow, this has got a disco. And a bar up there too. We'll check that out later. And my seat, I chose one of these. You can recline. They've got USB ports here. Life jackets under your seat. And a perfect view here. It is very early in the morning. The sun is going to be coming up any moment now. And we'll be taking off at 7:35. Very peaceful right now. I already made sure to take some medicine for the boat ride so I'm not feeling seasick or nauseous. I stopped at the pharmacy in Athens. Really easy to ask them for some motion sickness meds. This one is called Travel Joy. It's vegan, it's natural, and this, it says it relieves nausea, travel sickness, and doesn't cause drowsiness. That's key. And this one's honestly a food supplement. It's ginger. It's ginger and I'm not sure what other ingredients. Oh, here we go. Ginger root and magnesium, vitamin B6, and that's mostly it. So I took this now, just a moment ago, before we head out to sea. I've got some food, I've got some water, I've got an audiobook that I'll be listening to. The book that I started listening to is Love in Marseille. Is 1 second. Romance in Marseille. That's my audiobook that will keep me company and I will be editing. Oh, and there's outlets too. Here. Oh, USB-C, and the outlet, the EU outlet. Let's see it. And yeah, I'll be chilling. I'll be cozy, chilling. I got my sunglasses because the lights are a bit bright, so you know, turn down for what? It's not too many people on the ferry this morning, leaving Mykonos. When I left Athens, there was way more people. I'm sure we'll pick up some people on the way. On my ferry here, we made 2 stops before we made my last stop, Mykonos. So it's possible that there will be those same stops going back to Athens. So it's about 7:30 now, and I will get into Athens about 12:30, I think. It was really easy for me to book the ticket online. I did it through GoFerry, goferry.com. It was very easy to figure it out, and I used the internet as a reference to kind of help me plan this trip to begin with, because it is low season, so I didn't know what islands were going to be open. Of course, Athens is open, but I wanted to visit the islands. I've been thinking about going on a cruise, but going on a cruise to go see the different islands. But for me, I like to. For me now, in this era of my life, I like a mixture of my own peace and being with crowds of people, so I choose those moments. And right now, this trip is one of those moments where I chose my peace. It's low season, there's only locals living here, very few tourists who are coming at this time of year. So in my opinion, if you want to visit, this would be a good time to visit during low season. But things to know, transportation around the island is going to be a little bit tricky. Even during high season, I was told it's tricky because there's only a certain amount of taxis on the island. Unless if you rent a car or can drive a motorbike safely, that's definitely an option. But if you don't drive a motorbike, if you don't rent a car, then you would rely on a taxi. I don't really think that the buses are moving around the island too much at this time. There might be something to look into. And in high season, there's just, a lot of people coming to visit, and there are limited resources. There's only a certain amount of taxis on the island, and everybody needs to get a taxi. Everybody's trying to rent a car. Everyone's trying to be around the island. So just things to think about if you're going to visit during these seasons. So we leave at... Okay, so today we leave at 7:35, and then we arrive at 12:10 into Athens Rufina port. And the port that I'm in right now on Mykonos is the new port. And when I arrive to Athens, I am gonna have to weigh my options. There is a public transportation option available during the daytime. I think the total time to travel could be between a half hour to 1 hour to 2 hours travel time just to get back to Athens. But if you have a car or take a taxi, it's just a half-hour ride with some tolls to get to the city, to get to the main city portion of Athens. My weekend in Mykonos has just been amazing. Amazing. Good energy, good vibes. I met some good people. Shout out to Igor. He held it down this weekend. Sent me off with some goodies too. Some sweet bread, some traditional desserts and bread from the bakery. This one, and this one too. I can't wait to open them up and eat them. So today I go back to Athens, and then tomorrow is when I leave Athens back to Spain. That is all I have for now. Soon I'll show you around more parts of the ferry. If you want to get Wi-Fi, you can do the hotspot. It is for 3 hours, €350. This is the layout of the boat. We got some important instructions here about how to use your life jacket, how to deploy in case of an emergency. So this is the deck that I'm sitting on, and this is the deck that I'm on right now. And I went up the stairs. Just outside they have an open deck. In the front of the boat that way is the wheelhouse. They've got lifeboats. And this is what the ship looks like. Up here they have a few cabins if you decided to get a room. They have rooms just on that side. We've got cabins here. And there's also there's no bathrooms. Yeah, so later we'll check out the open deck, but for now, that's what we got, that's what we're working with. And we're moving. Farewell, Mykonos. Love you, it's been great. Until next time. We are arriving to Athens! was big chilling on the entire ride, listening to my audiobook, slept a little, took a nap. Oh, I feel great. I feel rested, rejuvenated, ready to start the day. Not sure what's on my itinerary yet. Might visit the Acropolis and do a tour. The sun is out, it's shining. Another beautiful day. I think I'm probably gonna take a taxi. I'm just gonna take a taxi and just pay for time. I still gotta look up how long public transportation is gonna be, but I think it would be like an hour or so or more just to get back to Athens. So I'd rather pay the 50 euros for the taxi just to get into the hostel sooner. I won't be able to check in just yet, but maybe I will be. Maybe I can if the room is clean. And yeah, that's today's vibes. All right, we're docking. Time to go now. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all the love and support. Until next time, until the next Dominique Vibes adventure. Peace, love, good vibes, y'all. And I'll see you on the next one. If you liked anything in this video, please give it a thumbs up, a subscribe, a like, a share. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Okay, so I looked up public transportation options. It would be 2.5 hours to get back to Athens from here. But when you get into the port, there are many taxis waiting. I was able to find a driver, and for a fixed price of 55 euros, he is able to take me back to Athens in cash. It is key to have cash on hand. Be sure to have some money on you. And maybe about in a half hour to an hour, I will be back in Athens.